Affordable wireless earbuds with wireless charging. Let's check this out. Dave Taylor here, and I'm checking out these. These are the PadMate Pamu Slide Mini True Wireless Stereo Earphones. And of course, I should probably pull them out so you can see. They are little wireless earbuds, but they actually have a unit that extends down. So the design is somewhat similar to the Apple AirPod. So it's not just a bud that sits in your ear. It actually has a piece that comes down, which turns out to be beneficial with the microphone when you're on a phone call. But what I want to show before we go any further is that in the case, and this is a wireless charging pad from OtterBox, and I put the case on here and it's charging. So wireless charging, wireless earbuds. There's a lot of like serendipity there. I like it. So these feature Bluetooth 5.0, obviously wireless charging, and the units have 400 milliamp hour battery. And that gives you a pretty impressive 10 hours of playback, and then you get 2 more charges off of this surprisingly small case. So one of the things they've done with this Slide Mini is they've made the case smaller and made the battery in the earbuds a bit bigger. So that's actually a nice trade-off. What's more impressive is that a 5-minute charge, if I put these in for 5 minutes, I will get another hour out of them. And if you charge it for an hour and a half, it goes from 0 to 100%, which again gives you that 10 hours. So all told, 30 hours of playback time. Pretty nice. Now, let's see. You can also use one while charging the other. And this is important to know, is they have the cross design. So the left side in the case is the right earbud. So once you sort of master that cross pairing, then you're good to go pretty quick. And these also are IPX, whoops, they automatically pair, automatically unpair. So by putting them in my ears, I immediately started to have music play again. I love Kate Bush, but don't need to have her singing to me while I'm trying to talk to you. So took them out again. So they do feature touch controls. Here's a quick shortcut in terms of what you can do and how your tap sequences work. A little complicated. I tend not to actually use those. I tend to just, I don't even mind if they have no controls personally, because I'll just take them out if I need to, but I know different people use them differently. They are IPX6 water resistant, so you can drop them in a glass of water, or actually, I guess, wear them on a run and have it start raining and nothing bad's gonna happen. That's really handy. So let's see, what else can I tell you? So they fit easily in the case closes, it's super light, really handy, and they have 4 LEDs on the front that show you the charge status. So you can see I'm at 3 of 4, and that means I'm like probably 75% charge in the case. And then in terms of the actual earbuds themselves, they show a light and it's red saying that they're charging. At a certain point it will turn to green, and then you will know that it's fully charged. Nothing else to do. Easy enough. Now, the 2 things I always want to check with these before we get to the music and the sound quality is I want to look at latency, or listen to latency, I suppose, and find out what they're like with a phone call. So from a latency perspective, these are great. Super low latency. So I was watching A Good Day to Die Hard, not a great movie, but an entertaining movie with some crazy car stunts. And I was watching that, and the voice and the lip sync and everything was spot on. So it's super enjoyable. That worked great. Pairing it with an Apple iPhone 11 Pro. So that worked out great. I'm sure it would be exactly the same on an Android device. And then we get to the phone call. Now, because of the design, you would not unreasonably think that by having it in my ear and having this piece extend downward towards my mouth, I should get better audio. And the fact is, I do actually. So it actually does pretty darn well on phone calls, with the caveat that it was a little bit fuzzy. But the volume of my voice was good, and of course the person on the other end sounds really good, because that's actually always a great feature of earbuds or anything like that, because unlike holding your phone up like this or talking to it like this, which I see a weirdly large number of people do, you have that audio right in your ear, so it's just going to sound better. Which brings us to, what does it sound like? Well, before we get there, I want to show you what's in the box because that's important. So let's get this charging a little more. I just have to press the button to wake this up. And then here's what's in the box. So in the box, you have a little leatherette carrying case. I could take or leave that. You have a USB-C charging cable, and that's important because if you can't charge or don't want to charge wirelessly, there is a USB plug in the back. Obviously, that works with the cable. USB-C instead of micro USB, win. Great step. I'm hoping every single company will do that over the next 12 months. So we have that. It comes with a little guide to all of the ear tips because it comes with small plus, medium plus, large, and large plus ear tips. And it is important to pick the right size so that they fit properly in your ear and give you the best possible sound. Now, it's a little confusing because there are black earbuds that are in one bag, and I don't even know if I can open these bags. They seal pretty well. Well, take my word for it. There's black earbuds in one bag and gray earbuds in the other. And you really want to just experiment and just try different sizes and different colors because they have slightly different shapes to get the one that works best with your ear shape. That is super important on any wireless earphones, is that you want to get the right shape sort of bud to make sure that it best fits your ear canal and your physiognomy, right? So in this case, I just automatically go to the largest size and the deepest extension. That's just how my ears work. And when I put it in, as you can see in this close-up, it ends up looking like that. And that's very, it's attractive. That works fine. And the sound, it's okay. I have to say I was a little bit let down by the sound because it's crisp, it's precise, but there's not a ton of bass. There's not a real richness to the sound that I found. And I will say that, it's a decent soundstage and everything, but I really expected something a little more. Certainly at its original price of $149, they've significantly lowered the price, which we'll get to in a second. But I just, the sound is good. It's certainly nothing to sneeze at, as it were. And if you were going to wear them to the gym or go for a run with them or something, they'll sound fine. But I didn't find that there was a ton of bass, though the company says that they're really bass forward. Maybe that's my sound. Maybe that's what I was listening to. Sorry, Kate Bush, although you sound amazing on other devices. That's just my experience with these. Yours might vary. So really, I will give this sort of a medium recommendation. The engineering, the design, the case, the wireless, all of that, they've done really well. But maybe it's just my ears versus these particular set of ear tips, but I couldn't quite get the sound I was hoping for. I didn't find that they were rich and lush and had a big sound stage, but that might vary with different people's ear shapes because PadMate definitely knows how to make really good earbuds. So just being candid and honest. And speaking of which, candid and honest is actually what I do. So if you can subscribe to my channel, you'll get that for all of the different products I review. And I review a lot of stuff and I get a lot of gear from a lot of merchants. So please go ahead and click or tap on that subscribe button and we'll stay connected. Cool. Now, these are the PadMate Pamu Slide Mini TWS earphones, and they were originally listed on their website at $149, which is pretty expensive, and that's been dropped down to $49. So obviously dropping it down by 66% is a significant discount. I have a feeling that they just decided that maybe that $50 price range made more sense for earbuds that didn't have active noise cancellation or anything like that. But be that as it may, for the under $50 price tag, these might be a good choice for you. They come in this black or white or pink or green, and I love that they have multiple colors. That's really nice. Not an A+ on the sound for me, but that might be different for you. So with that, I'll catch you in my next video.